We were planning some new stuff. We were building a new psychic game. So if you guys are new, I do psychic games on the live Tarot Tuesdays each week, and we were trying to. I never know what I'm going to do. I usually kind of make it up in the moment or right beforehand. And she was like, "What kind of psychic game we're going to do?" I was like, "Let's make up some new ones." I feel like we've been running through all the same, the same ones for a while. So we were planning some new games. But outside of the psychic game, which we'll do here in just a moment, here's how psychic Tarot Tuesdays works. We do an energy clearing first, and
here's how psychic Tarot Tuesdays.
How did that happen? I can't get my phone to get the live stream at all, and her live stream just wants to join the live stream.
Mercury's in retrograde. Gotta love it.
OMG.
One time I was sitting here live, like, and nobody's here ever on Tuesdays when I go live, and the TV just went on all by itself, and it did that once. It was hysterical. Anyways, the spirits are always with us as well. But
psychic smoothie courtesy of Starry.
Oh, so good. Yes. Oh, cheers, you. Cheers. All right, so here's what we have in store today. We're going to do an energy clearing with some lavender here in just a moment. And then we're going to play the fun psychic game. The winner of the psychic game wins the mini bonus reading. We do it here live. It's the only way to guarantee you a free reading. After that, we're going to jump into donation readings. And the only other thing we have going on throughout the whole live at any time, if you are a brand new YouTube subscriber to either one of our channels, we will pull you a tarot card. It's just our way to say thank you for supporting the channel. If you choose to subscribe to my channel for the very first time today, you drop in hashtag free tarot.
And if you are a new subscriber to my channel, which chances are you are, because I don't have a lot of subscribers.
She's just starting out, just a brand new YouTuber. Let's help support her.
My channel is Natalie Bruja Reads, and if you are a new subscriber to my channel, drop in hashtag tarot reading in the chat, and we will pull a card. I will pull a card for you.
So
as a thank you.
Yes, if you're already subscribed to my channel and you go subscribe to hers, just drop in the hashtag tarot reading, and you'll get a tarot reading. So that's what we have in store today. So I'm going to turn this, we have a fan on. I'm going to turn this fan off for just 1 second.
It's going to be 90 degrees today, you guys. I'm so psyched.
Oh, I am. Yes, I'm there with you. We're going to go float in the lake after this. It's like, this is my favorite thing to do. So I live on the lake. Like every day I get in the water. I do floating meditations. We go float in the water. It is like such a blessing. So grateful. And life. That one's for you. Let's do the energy clearing. And then you have a brand new subscriber.
Oh my gosh, life. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my phone. There it is now. Okay. Sorry. I'm doing some behind the scenes stuff.
So let's do a quick energy clearing, and then we will do the free reading next. So I have some lavender smudge stick here. And if you guys would like some sent your way, I would invite you guys to put your hands up, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say, I receive. And I'm going to send you guys some lavender.
That is lovely. It never smells like that when I burn it.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got a few different. I've got purple sage. You should try this one. And so this will invite in positive energies. It brings in peace, calm, harmonious, balanced energies. So just sending you guys some lavender spirit. I'll send some to Miss Natalie Reads as well. And we will keep this burning.
And I'm going to grab a card for Life. Oh, thank you, Life. How are you? Okay. So he says, Life says, hi, how are you guys? And just subscribed, and I liked the stream as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Beautiful. Thank you for all the support. Life. Here is your free tarot card reading. And then we got a comment from
I have the Soul's Journey Oracle deck with me today. I really like the simplicity of the messages on this deck, just because there's not a lot of, there's not a lot of opportunity for you to trick yourself into, molding the message into what you want it to be, right?
There you go. That I need one of those decks. Let me see. We got a comment over in the Facebook group. Marta in the Facebook group. Hi from the UK. Welcome. All
right, Life. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Your card is Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So I'm feeling like right now, what I'm getting is that there's some judgment being laid on to you by other people. Other people are judging you. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but I'm feeling it. You are feeling judged, and Spirit wants to tell you that their judgments, just because they're have to do with you, they don't belong to you. They belong to them. So judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges.
Beautiful.
Thank you, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it.
Nice. And then Marta over in the Facebook group said, I would love a reading. I think I missed how to receive one. Beautiful. I'll explain that in just 1 second. Hello, Cody. Welcome. So if you guys are just joining us, here's what we have on the agenda. We are going to jump into a psychic game here in just a moment. The winner of the psychic game wins the mini bonus reading. It's the only way to guarantee to get a free reading. So I do encourage you guys to play the psychic game. After the psychic game, we will do the free reading here live. And then we jump into donation readings. Throughout the whole live, we will have opportunities to get free readings for brand new YouTube subscribers. So if you choose to subscribe to either one of our channels today for the very first time, you will get a card just like she did. It's our way just to say thank you for supporting the channel. If you're a brand new YouTube subscriber to my channel, you drop in #FreeTarot.
And if you're a brand new subscriber to my channel, go onto YouTube, subscribe to the channel Natalie Bruja Reads, and then in the live chat, you can drop in the hashtag tarot reading, and I will pull a card for you, just like I did for Life. And Life says, everybody is gossiping about me. Thank you for the reading. So I just want to say again, when people are gossiping about you, they're really talking about themselves. Like the things that they're saying about you or the things that they feel about themselves. They're their own, and they have nothing to do with you. So when people are gossiping about you, listen to it as them talking about themselves, and has nothing to do with you.
Like that. Yeah. Beautiful. And if you guys are looking for how do I find Miss Natalie Reads or how do I find Astaria, there are links to her channel in my description of the video. And in the description of her video, you can find the link to my channel. So all you have to do is just click on the link. It will take you straight to the channel, and then you can subscribe, and then we can get a free reading for you.
And Seashells says, hey, Astaria, I'm the lady next to you.
Hello, Seashells. How have you been? It's been a long time.
That's
Thanks for oh, yep, there we go. Long time. I've been in your chat. I'm so happy to have you here. Beautiful. So, and then Life agrees with the
reading.
Yeah, beautiful. And
all right, so we're gonna in Life. If you want another reading, stick around, participate in the psychic game that we're about to play, and you have the opportunity to win another free reading.
Beautiful. So yeah, we're gonna jump into the psychic game, and the winner of the psychic game wins the mini bonus reading that we do here live. So
get settled. I gotta get my feet on the ground.
Beautiful.
It's hard to do.
Hello, Sandeep. How are you doing? Welcome. So I'm going to walk you guys through a little visualization exercise. And what's going to happen is you're going to psychically pick up on the answer to a question. The question is, and nobody type in the chat because I don't want this to be a guessing game. So when the game's over, I'll let you guys know when you can type in the chat, and you're going to give me an intuitive answer. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out what zodiac sign Astaria is thinking of. And I'm going to walk you guys to the visualization exercise, and you guys are going to pick up. Oh yeah, let's write down which one I'm going to pick. Okay. So I will write the answer down so you guys can see afterwards, so I can show you guys what it is. Me and my neighbor got in a really big conversation about this energy yesterday, and how is this not my sun energy, because I'm like walking in this energy. So I don't know. I don't really necessarily think that's a hint, but that's okay. Anyways, so on this piece of paper, there is on the other side, you can't see it. On the other side of this piece of paper, there is a zodiac sign that I have picked. Okay. I'm going to walk you through, and no guessing. If anybody guesses, the answer will not be accepted, because this is a psychic exercise, not a guessing game.
Right. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to we're going to participate. Astaria is going to walk us through an exercise. We're all going to participate, and it's not a guessing game. You are going to receive the answer in the spiritual realm after we participate. And then once Astaria is done, and I've done this myself, so I've been on the other side of the live and been so excited. But once Astaria is done, she will say, okay, now we'll take answers. And that's when you type into the chat. Okay, guys?
Yeah. So nobody type in the chat. When we're done, I will let you guys know
Yes.
when you can go ahead and give me the answer.
If you can, put your phone down.
Yeah. So for the rest of the
Mm.
next few minutes, you won't even need to see me. So if you're holding any electronic devices, a phone, a laptop, or anything, I would ask you just to set it down for a second. Make sure you can hear me, but you won't need to see me. And then I invite you guys to close your eyes. And then just find somewhere comfortable that you're seated. So if you're laying down, that works as well. Just kind of, and if you need to move yourself away from any distractions, noise, or anything, you can do that as well. Just find somewhere quiet to sit and then close your eyes. And you can keep your feet firmly planted on the ground to ground into Mother Earth if that calls to you. Just make sure you're comfortable and the spine is straight because we want the energy to flow up the root chakra and up the whole spine all the way to the crown. So making sure that the spine is straight so the energy can flow up to the third eye. So now with our eyes closed, I want everybody to take a deep breath in through their nose, and we're going to breathe deep down into the belly. And then a long sigh out the mouth. And again, another deep inhale, deep down into the belly. And a long sigh out of the mouth. Take one last deep inhale, deep down into the belly. Hold this one at the top of the breath for 2 seconds and then release and let go. So in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine that you were looking up at the stars. It's late at night and you're sitting outside and it's very clear night. You can see many stars, more than you've ever seen in your whole life. And as you look up to the left and to the right, you're seeing more stars and more and more and more stars. And you're feeling a very closeness to them. It's like your soul is starting to float up above. It wants to merge up in the galaxies, up into space. Allow this energy to take place because we're going to go hang out in outer space for a second. So allow the stars to get brighter and brighter and closer as you gently, slowly drift your consciousness. Your sight of vision will now be up in the ethers, going up into space. And as we're floating around into space, you might see the moon off in the distance. You might see the sun. There might even be some planets far, far away, but they look pretty close. And as I want you to just take a moment, bring awareness to how dark the midnight sky looks, how bright the stars look, and look at the planets. Anything you notice around you, just become one with floating in outer space for a second. And I'm going to take you guys on a little journey and we're going to float. It's almost like if you're floating in the water and you're gently floating downstream. It's a nice, gentle relaxation when you merge with the water. That's what this experience is going to be like, floating in outer space. So allow your consciousness, your state of being, just to kind of rock back and forth and float in and out of outer space, in between the stars and the planets. And we're going to go on a little journey to the constellations. And we're going to make contact with each zodiac sign up in outer space. And I wrote a zodiac sign down on this piece of paper. And so I'm going to guide you through the zodiac signs. And when we go float by them, we're going to take a moment and say, is this the one Astaria wrote down on the piece of paper? And so we will gently start flowing down the stream of consciousness that's up in outer space. You see the stars floating by, and all of a sudden, the Pisces constellation becomes very close into your awareness. I want you to stop floating here and look around and connect with the Pisces constellation. And even if you don't know what it looks like, I want you to feel it. I want you to hear it. I want you to sense it, or just know that it's near you. Take a moment and take a deep breath in and ask yourself, is this the constellation Astaria wrote down? Is it Pisces? Take a deep breath in and ask yourself that question. And then exhale. And we're going to go through 12 different zodiac constellations. Again, there's only one answer. So we're going to continue floating downstream into space, deeper and deeper and deeper, floating around. And all of a sudden, another star system comes up. And as this constellation gets closer and closer, we know it's the Aquarius energy. And when you get close enough to connect with the Aquarius stars, I want you to stop floating and take another deep breath in and say, is this the zodiac sign Astaria picked? Did she pick Aquarius? Take a deep breath in while you ask yourself, is it Aquarius? And exhale. And then I want you to keep floating down into space, going deeper and deeper into the mind. And more stars are coming close. And you notice it's another constellation, so you stop floating. And it's the sign of Capricorn. I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, is Capricorn the zodiac sign Astaria wrote down? Take a deep breath in while you ask yourself. And exhale. And then we'll keep floating down, down, deeper into space. On the journey, more stars are about to greet you. And here we are now, we've reached Sagittarius. Take a moment and breathe in the Sagittarius energy and ask yourself, is Sagittarius the zodiac constellation Astaria wrote down? And I want you to continue on your journey, deeper in your consciousness, deeper into space, floating down until we meet another star constellation. This one is Scorpio. Take a moment and breathe in Scorpio and ask yourself, is this the zodiac sign Astaria wrote down? And as we continue to merge deeper and deeper and deeper into outer space, another star system appears out of nowhere, and it's Libra. And I want you to take a deep breath in and connect with the Libra energy and ask yourself, is Libra star system the one Astaria wrote down? And then as we continue on our journey in outer space, another constellation appears. This one is Virgo. Take a moment and breathe in the Virgo energy and ask yourself, did Astaria write down Virgo? And then you continue floating deeper, deeper, deeper into space. And another star galaxy pops up again. And this constellation is made up of Leo energy. Take a breath in and breathe in the Leo energy and ask yourself, did Astaria write down Leo? And as your streams of consciousness continue to flow deeper into space, another constellation appears, and it's Cancer. I want you to take a deep breath in and ask yourself, did Astaria write down the word Cancer? And as you continue your journey deeper into space, another constellation appears. This one is Gemini. Breathe in the Gemini energy and ask yourself, did Astaria write down Gemini? And as we keep floating into space, another constellation appears. This one is Taurus. Take another deep breath in and ask yourself, did Astaria write down Taurus? And as we reach the end of our journey, floating through space, the last constellation appears in the sign of Aries. Take one last deep inhale, deep down into the belly, and asking yourself as you exhale, did Astaria pick Aries? Now remember, there is only one answer. Take a moment as you float through the streams of outer space, gently, slowly, on your way back down to the earth plane. It's time to leave outer space and the stars. They are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and further and further and further away. You feel the pull to come back to the here and now, to come back to earth, to come back to your body. The stars are becoming very faint to the point you can no longer see them big in the sky anymore. They start to look like what you looked at when you started your journey, being outside, looking up at the sky. Slowly making your way back to this moment with your feet firmly planted down on the ground, connecting with Mother Earth, connecting back with your body. Take one last deep inhale, deep down in the belly. Hold this one at the top of the breath for 2 seconds and let go. And when you feel firmly grounded back into your body and connected back to this moment, you can open your eyes. And at this time, you can type in the chat, what zodiac constellation did Astaria write down on this piece of paper? So at this time, we can take intuitive answers. And you can go ahead and type in the chat, what zodiac sign you feel I wrote down on this piece of paper. All right, so let me go back in the chat where we left off. Okay.
Hello, ma'am. Sandeep.
Okay, Life was excited for the game. Somebody put hashtag Astaria Dream.
Marta.
Oh, Marta. I'm not, beautiful. Thanks for supporting. If you subscribe and it's hashtag free tarot, hashtag tarot reading, you will get a free reading. And then lots has gone by since. Happy to see you. Happy to see you too, Shishel. Sorry, I'm just catching up in the chat. Sandeep says I'm fine. Beautiful.
How are you both? We're both
Wonderful,
very well
wonderful.
Today. It's a great day.
And then Kimmy, hi, from the Facebook group.
Hi, Kimmy.
Hi. Okay, we're just taking these in order.
Life's got the directions. Okay, and then
Katie, hi, welcome. Arady, hi, welcome. Okay,
Hi.
so we have the first answer coming in with
From
Marta.
Marta.
That's Aquarius. It is not Aquarius.
Mhm.
Oh, and then we have, okay, so I see some answers, but the game is closed. So let me type this in. We have a winner. Second guess. Let me type this in. So let me go through these one by one first. So it is not Aquarius Marta. And then Scott. Hi, Scott. How are you? Was feeling Gemini. It is not Gemini. And then Shishel said Virgo. It is not Virgo. But the winner is somebody in the Facebook group, so we can't say their name. Cody Surdy said, I got drawn towards Capricorn. And it is Capricorn. Beautiful.
And that
okay.
tells me that you were really connected to us. So great job.
Awesome. So here's what we're going to do. Cody, type your question in the chat. You are the winner of the psychic game. You're going to get a free reading. But guess what? There are no losers when we play the psychic game. Everybody's going to get a card. So I'm going to draw a collective card.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to draw a collective card for everybody who played the psychic game. Even if you're watching the replay and you play the psychic game, you're going to get a card. Do you want to read? I read for Cody all the time.
Sure.
Do you want to read for Cody?
Well, let's ask Cody what he wants.
Oh, Cody. Yeah, well, let's ask Cody. I figured it'd be somebody new. I actually have a reading on Etsy I need to get out to you today. It might be tomorrow morning. My day's kind of full today, but
Yeah.
I have a reading
She's
for
on
Cody today. I didn't forget about you. I got you.
Hello, Satan Lucifer.
Let's see.
Thank
Okay.
you for joining us.
Okay, Cody's excited. Smiley face. Oh, cool. Beautiful. Awesome. And then thank you all for playing. Everybody who played, you are now going to get a collective card. So thank you for playing the psychic game. This is a general collective card for everyone. And it says, I dish out compliments sincerely and liberally. So this is an invitation. So if you see somebody wearing a nice shirt, be like, hey, dude, I like your shirt. Like, if your friend gets a haircut, nice hair. Like, there's an invitation. Like, people don't compliment each other as much as we should. And just letting somebody know, like, hey, you look really nice today, or like, I like your smile. Like, why not? Like, open that invitation. You can make somebody's days by saying simply like 5 words. Like, I like your hair. That's 4 words. Whatever, you know. Like, just this is an invitation to share beauty and generosity with others through compliments. So that is the general card for everybody. And she shall says, congratulations. And then Tamara says, I do that every day. Beautiful, Tammy. I'm glad that you give out the compliments. And
it's also a great way to feel connection, right? Because sometimes, you're walking through the world and you're lost in your own mind, your own narrative that you're spitting for yourself. And, somebody saying something like that can break you out of it. And then also like all of a sudden you're talking to somebody, right? And you're talking to them for a reason. So, yeah, it's a great thing.
Beautiful. I see Saint Lucifer joined, said, can I be added to the list? I no longer do lists anymore. What I now do is, so we played the psychic game. That's the free reading. We're going to jump into donation readings. The only way else to get a free reading is subscribe to our channels. If you are a brand new YouTube subscriber, you will get a card. It's just our way to say thank you. And if you subscribe to...
So my channel, Natalie Bruja Reads, you can drop in the chat hashtag tarot reading, and I will give you a card as a thank you for subscribing to my channel today.
And there's a link to her channel in the description of my video. And if you subscribe to my channel for the very first time today, you drop in hashtag free tarot, and I will get you a card to say thank you for supporting. And Cody says, yes, that's a good point. Generosity is nice. Beautiful. So Cody,
hashtag tarot reading.
Cody, drop your question in the chat and we will do your free reading since you're the winner of the psychic game. And let us know, do you want a reading by me or do you want a reading by Miss Natalie? So let us know, Cody, who you want the reading from. And in the meantime, oh yeah. So she's still on Facebook. I usually have people jump over to YouTube so I know that they actually did subscribe. Do you want, that one's for you, from Marta.
Yeah, Marta, did you subscribe to my my YouTube channel, Natalie Bruja Reads? Are you a subscriber to my channel? You just put that in the chat and let me know.
Yep. So if you guys subscribe, we do like to, because I am in Facebook, we're live on Facebook as well. So if you're on Facebook, you actually have to come over to the YouTube platform and then we can see that you actually have been over there and subscribed. So it looks like Marta subscribed to Natalie's channel. So just hop on over there. Cody says Natalie can read for me if she wants. I figured it'd be somebody new. I read for him all the time. So that's why I thought it'd be cool to mix it up.
And drop a question.
Drop your question in the chat, Cody. And then Seashells, I saw you put in hashtag free tarot. It is for brand new YouTube subscribers. And I know you're a returning subscriber.
But Seashells, you might not be subscribed to my channel, Natalie Bruja Reads. So if you are, go over to my channel on YouTube, Natalie Bruja Reads, hit subscribe, and then come back over to the chat and put in hashtag tarot reading. And I will get you a card as a thank you.
There you go, Seashells. Hop over there. You can get a free reading.
Marta, there you are.
Okay, so Marta found us. So
perfect. Okay, so Marta.
And then Marta also says, I subscribe to Astaria. So for the free reading, if you subscribe to my channel, it's hashtag free tarot. And you subscribe to Natalie's channel, it's hashtag
tarot reading.
And you can subscribe to both and get 2 readings. So you could do that.
Or you could subscribe to one of our channels today, get a card, and then come back next week, subscribe to the other person, and get another
That works too. Okay, so found you. I can't see whose channel she's on. But she dropped in the hashtag. She dropped in hashtag tarot reading. So I'm gonna say that's yours.
Okay.
Okay, so this is for. Oh, okay. So it looks like
Oh,
she's
it's
done us
yours.
both.
Okay.
Marta, have you been at both? What's the name I have to sub to?
Natalie Bruja Reads is my channel.
It's in there's a link in the description of the video. So if you just, while you guys are Marta and she shows while you're on mine, if you click on her link, it will take you over to her channel.
And it's Bruja because I am Hispanic. Obviously, you can tell my skin's much darker than Astaria's. And I am, Bruja is witch in Spanish. And it's reads because I read things. I read Signs from the Spirit. I read tarot cards. I read a lot of books. Ask her. So Natalie Bruja Reads.
Beautiful. So I'm going to do Marta really quick, and then you can do Cody's question.
Okay.
And then once Marta and Shisha all subscribe to your channel, you'll have 2 more readings. So Marta, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Here's your card. It says, whenever I can compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer. The light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. And this works both ways, even outside of light, because we can see things in others, the shadow side, and we can only see it in them because we have it in ourselves.
Yeah.
So if you see something in somebody negative, it could be a reflection to go, oh, I need to work on that with myself. But when we're not feeling good about ourselves and high vibe, high confidence, and you see somebody shining high, you're only seeing it in them because you have it in you. So you are shining just as bright. That's a 2-way street there with this law of reflection here. So Marta, that is your card. Thank you for subscribing.
All right. And then should we put Cody's question up and then we'll.
Yep.
Okay. So Cody's question is, it's hard to explain, but I have this cousin named Colton. I was wondering if me and him could be friends. I'm not sure. And sometimes I wonder if we would connect or maybe we would just be 2 different people. So this is for Cody and Colton.
Yep.
So I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey. And then I'm going to grab from the 78 Tarot.
And you're welcome, Marta.
So from the Soul's Journey.
Wow, second time this card came out today.
So, Cody, I don't know if you were here earlier, but this card came out for, it was Live, right? Life.
Life got this card.
The Judgment card again. So I feel like there's this energy around this live, that there's this judgment, right? Maybe whoever's here in this live, or maybe this live is being judged. Maybe somebody's looking at this live and judging us, and that's fine. Just know that those judgments don't belong to me and Astaria. They don't belong to whomever you're assigning them to. They belong to you. Just the same card, it says when you see the light that you can, but it's also that when you see the shadow, right? So when you're judging somebody, God, they're always late. You don't pick up on that because it's not something, you pick up on that because it's something that maybe you don't necessarily like about yourself. And so that's why you can see it in other people as well. So this is the card I'm getting for Cody and Colton. So Judgment. So I'm wondering if maybe there's this air of judgment about the relationship between Cody and Colton. Let's get some cards. This is the 78 Tarot Astral deck. And it is way too big for my hands.
Shisha is on your channel.
Okay.
Yep. So Shisha, thanks for the hashtag free tarot. I see you over on Natalie's channel. Natalie's is hashtag
tarot reading.
But I see you over there, so you're good. But just so everybody else knows.
I cannot shuffle this.
Another big deck.
How do you guys shuffle these big decks? So you know what? I'm just gonna separate it.
That's how I do it. To fully shuffle.
Yeah.
And then once I fully shuffle, I do them this way. Yeah.
We have the same deck.
Yeah. We literally shows that we have the same deck. But I got this from her. She gifted me this deck.
But I didn't buy that for you. Remember?
No, I know. It was an extra bonus. You had like 2 of the world cards in it.
Yes. And so they sent me, but I was missing a deck too.
We were missing a card, and then you had 2 of the world.
So they sent me another deck instead of just sending me the card.
Well, I'm not missing a card in here.
I don't.
Anyway, she got 2 of the same deck for the price of 1, so she ended up gifting it to me.
Yes.
It was like my second tarot deck I ever had. I had the Rider-Waite that was my aunt's passed down to me. And then she gifted me, my first oracle and my second tarot. So you were like my introduction into.
I am a giver, though. I mean, if I met you 10 minutes ago, chances are in the next 10 minutes, I'm probably going to give you something, right?
Yeah, no, her love language is gift giving for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it's so cool because it was almost like my first tarot and my first oracle deck came from you.
Aww.
Because I mean, I had the one for my aunt, but the first one outside of one that was like
that
I would have picked.
That is a collector. That is not a.
Yeah, it's from like the 70s.
It's more. Yeah, I'm still surprised you're still using it.
I don't use it that often. I use it in class when I teach. Oh yeah, we teach tarot. We're gonna talk about that too.
That's coming up
here in a
moment.
moment.
But we're focusing on Cody and Colton. So there's this air of judgment around Cody and Colton. And where are we getting?
And somebody went over on Venmo. I see you. Let's see who that is.
So it's these cards.
Tammy,
here.
we're taking people in order. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Look at all this royalty.
Whoa.
So you got the Empress, which is like the mother card. You got the Queen of Wands. Look at that sunflower. That's just this mothering, nurturing passion. You got the King of Swords, which is that finding that power of your. I'm covering your face.
Okay.
Finding that power of your voice, of your intellect, right? Just standing in that power of knowing that your knowledge. And then the King of Cups, which is just this mastering of that that love, the emotions and intuition and things like that. So for Cody and Colton, I'm really feeling like, yes, you guys can be friends. There's some things that you guys got to work out. I don't know who's judging. I don't know if you're judging him or if he's judging you. But if you guys can,
or fear of being judged by him,
or there's a fear of being judged, yes. And again, that fear of being judged, right? That's just because you know that if you were to see someone, you would judge them. So you're just afraid that they're going to behave the way that you would behave. So the one way to combat that is to not be judgmental. But yeah, so nurturing that relationship, you've got that mother card, but then the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups and the King of Swords. Excuse me. All of a sudden, my throat chakra. So I feel like you need to say, like, there's something unsaid. Maybe there was something that happened that is like kind of undercurrent in the air, but it's like that elephant in the room that nobody's talking about. And I feel like, especially with the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands, that you need to have that conversation, and the King of Cups too, that maybe there's just a clearing of the air is required or is called for. But I do feel like that this is a good sign for Cody and Colton moving forward. Just, kind of try to free yourself from that judgment, because if you can free yourself from that judgment, you can free judgment from the entire situation. And then just focusing on that nurturing energy and really coming from a place of true, love with the King of Cups, and standing in your power and knowing that you're the knowledge, right, of what you have.
Beautiful. Again, congratulations, Cody. He was the winner of our psychic game. Thank you for your question. I think let's just take these in order.
Yeah, we've got to do these.
So I know she put free tarot, but she's in your comment, okay. So that's yours.
Right,
so this is for she shells.
She shells by the seashore. I'm going to pull a card for you from Soul's Journey. Again, I love the messages on the Soul's Journey. They're so simple. The imagery is simple, and there's really not a lot of well, here's your card. She shells. It says discipline. It's hard to see the color on the blue on the purple. It says discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So I don't know if there's a goal that you're thinking about. Perhaps you want to learn tarot, and we have a solution for you coming up towards the end of the coming up soon. But discipline. So you can accomplish what you set your mind to. The important part of that is what you set your mind to. So are you setting your mind to, I can't do that? Have you said that? Like, if you are, that's what you are setting your mind to, right? You are setting, that's a set. You put that setting. I can't do that. I'm going to push
Ooh.
that button right there. You can accomplish what you set your mind to. If you set your mind to, I'm going to do this, and this is my future, this is my passion, this is what I want to do, and you set your mind to that you can do as well. So whatever you set your mind to, seashells, you can accomplish.
Beautiful. Thank you, Seashells, for supporting.
Marta Hava says, beautiful, thank you.
Okay, so then this is Tammy. Tammy. Oh, Cody says, thank you. Thanks, Natalie.
Oh, Cody says, thank you. Yeah, this is the, the symbolism on the, Tammy, are you talking about the symbolism on the
78 Tarot?
78 Tarot?
I love the imagery on there. That's so easy to read. To me, that's like easier than the Rider Waite.
Yeah, I agree.
I connect with it, though. I really connect with the 78 Tarot decks.
Well, and I love it just because there's 78 artists. So there's 78 different interpretations of that theme. And the theme is just space, tarot and space. So look at that meditation.
Oh, I know. I love that one.
They also give you a couple bonus oracle cards. So they have, I think there was barrier and meditation. And I think those are the only two that came with this one.
There's 3, but they're all different. There's always meditation as one, but everyone's different.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got I've got all my Rider Waites. There's like 5 of them. I can't remember which one is which, but let's jump into Tammy's reading. So her question is, when is the best time to purchase a new to me, so used vehicle in 30 days or when? My car is just draining finances this day. Okay. So you want to know
timing question.
Yes. You know, when we started, I was like, I need to bring my timing decks. I literally have a timing deck that's got all of the answers, and I hadn't used them in so while, and then I got distracted. But we don't need it. It's fine. So, this is the animal one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, since you said 30 days or more, Tammy, I'm going to look at in the next 30 days, and I'm going to look at past 30 days. So 30 days, should Tammy buy a used car?
Whoa.
Beautiful. So we've got the Hierophant. That looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look past 30 days. Might be a little bit too late by that point, but let's see. Then we've got Judgment again. So far where we're at, it's looking in the first 30 days. We're going to get some clarifiers.
I feel like if you don't, the Judgment card, just like I should have done it.
Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. You're worried about the finances.
Yeah,
and so, that's putting a little bit of fear on how you're going to make it happen. And it's restricting your energetic flow, which then, because you're worrying too much about the money, it's blocking that, where you just need to. Here's the thing. Let me tell you how energy works, okay? I want to buy here. Let me give you a perfect example. I was about to buy a second car. I wanted a convertible in June. I just bought a car in November. Do I need a car? No. Can I afford a second car?
Yes.
Well, hold on. Let me tell you how energy works. Let's say you cannot afford 2 monthly car payments. You get the car anyways because you want it for whatever reason. Now, I'm not telling everybody to just go buy second cars. This was a whole thing that I had my heart set on. This was something I was going to do. I've had a bunch of convertibles in the past, and I decided I was going to buy a convertible. Now, if you're in the state where I cannot afford 2 monthly car payments, but you know how energy works, and there is no fear with money, and you fully surrender and trust the process, when you get in the state, what can happen is you don't necessarily have the money to pay the car payment when you get it, but now this is part of your new energetic field. This is part of your new life, that now you've meshed energies with this car, that money will come in. It will find a way to you because there is no fear of finances. You're not letting the money mind matrix rule you. You're tapping into new money codes and trusting that, like, hey, I can get this and the universe will provide for me. Same thing that happened when I got my first car. All of a sudden, it was just like, bam, I got new clients and sold some new stuff online, and all these things happened to make sure I could afford it. So energetically, you can make this happen. But Tammy, and it's saying in the next 30 days, but what I'm also going to say is, Tammy, we can't bring the fears with us of worrying about the money, because even though if you're like, well, it's kind of iffy, I'm going to be scrounging, I can kind of make it work, or I'll figure it out. you could be in that mindset now, but the second you let go of all of that, what's going to happen is the money will find its way to you, because now this is part of, like, you and the car become energetically connected, and so it's something you have to pay
You
for.
literally pulled pentacle, pentacle, pentacle.
10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is in the past 30 days. Let me see. Whoa, that's a lot. Five of Wands. Yeah. I mean, what I'm feeling is sooner the better, but don't take, again, work. Don't take this fear with you. Get out of the money mind matrix. We've been talking about money several weeks with you, Tammy. Did you get on your homework? She's in my Master Your Money Mindset program. Did you get a chance to go reflect back on the first 2 weeks? Because I know I've left you with weeks of homework. So the more you can release that fear and release the control, more money can come in. We talked even, Tammy, right? We started the first week, and then all of a sudden money came in within the first 7 days of that program. But then fear creeped its way back in and stopped it, remember? So we now have to release all those fears. So go back in, review the homework, and start manifesting the money.
And
because
the moon is waxing now, which is a great, or it's waning, excuse me. The moon is waning now. It's a great time to release fear.
Yes, anytime the moon is waning, release work can be done. Tammy, my answer is the sooner the better. So in the first 30 days, under 45 for sure, but the sooner the better. But just make sure you release those fears before you go into that.
Yeah, you can't go into the situation fearful, because you're just going to generate exactly what you're afraid of.
Exactly. Like what you said earlier, you say you can't, then you can't, because that's what you're putting out to the universe.
Exactly.
We're both just finishing the end of the psychic smoothie. Okay. I got one little sip off. Let me see back in the comments. Okay. So
I split shuffle them side. Yep, I do that too.
Yeah, with the big decks.
For whatever reason, it wasn't split shuffling side by side. So that's why I had to.
Okay. No, mine's done. All right. Gonna finish the comments.
It looks gross.
It's okay. If you like it, who cares?
It's like drinking.
Oh, seashells to you.
Thank you so much, both of you. Wonderful.
Let me see. Okay. Yes, you were meeting that. Well, Mercury retrograde and then the shadow. Yeah, and Venus just went direct yesterday. Venus is out of the retrograde. So many woes when you do my cards. I have been some releasing, but I freak out and knock myself out of the vortex.
And it can be scary. Like when you tap into your power and realize, like, I'm manifesting everything in my life. It can be scary because you're like, well, wait a minute. Did I manifest all of that anxiety and all of that strife and all of that hardship too? And the answer is yes. And it's all right. That's why you were here.
Oh, you're welcome, Tammy. Cody says.
Absolutely. Cody says, sometimes I learn from readings that aren't even for me. That's neat. Yes, I love watching readings and just picking up things. Just because we're saying it's and even if you're watching it live after, or not watching it live, but watching it afterwards, the messages are still relevant whenever you're reading. What do you say? I forgot that message you say. Something like they're valid for whenever you're watching them or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. But what I do know, I'm not sure. I don't know what I say. But I'll tell you this, though.
She says the same thing every time.
Oh, I'm just getting in this channel flow state. I don't know. But what I do know is, let's say I'm doing a reading for somebody. Tammy just bought a reading, so we're doing it live. And someone else is like, I really resonate with it. You are here watching the live at the exact same time. So there's a reason you're watching it here at 49 minutes in versus 17 minutes in or 2 hours in, because there's something you could take that resonates. Again, it's almost like general readings. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So you're probably not going to relate to the whole thing of Tammy's reading, but a lot with my readings in particular, because I am a spiritual awakening coach, a lot of the coaching comes out in the readings. So sometimes, as we talked about energy and how energy works, you're like, wow, that resonates, but it's not money, it's work, or it's not work, it's love. And so you kind of just have it work for you, because so you're here at just the right time to hear exactly what you need. Even if that reading is not for you, it can be relatable. Spirit
delivered you here to hear that for some reason.
Tammy said exactly. Me too. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So we were going to talk about this tarot class.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. You want to tell them about it?
So starting September 24th, Starry and I will be teaching tarot at Inner Haven in Grays Lake,
Illinois?
Illinois. Thank you. I always forget that.
We global. We global.
I forget that. But we are teaching a class called Learn the Art of Intuitive Tarot, and we use the tarot as a way to help you tap into that inner voice, that inner intuition that is in all of us. It is a sixth sense that we all have, but if we don't exercise it like a muscle, if we don't feed it, it can atrophy like a muscle, right? If you don't use your muscles, they get weak and then they're just not there anymore. The same thing with the psychic, with the intuition, right? And so we use the tarot as a way to tap into your inner intuition. Inner intuition. I can't say it's too inner intuition.
Inner intuition. I like it.
Yes. Okay. But so for 4 hours, 2:22 p.m. starting on September 24th, and then for the next 3 Sundays in a row.
Nope, 3 total. 2 more Sundays after
Two
that.
Sundays in a row. Thank you. October 1st, October 8th, we'll be in Grays Lake, Illinois, and we'll be learning.
Wait. Yes, we'll be in Grays Lake, Illinois, but if you're interested in taking a virtual class, type in the chat virtual, and we're going to work on that too. Okay,
Yes.
Keep going. Sorry, just want to add that in there because there are a lot of people that aren't in Illinois that are watching.
Right.
So we want to open this up. The first round we did was only virtual. So this round we decided to do in person. But so if you want to do a virtual class, type in the chat virtual.
Other than that, isn't the last time we're going to be doing this.
Oh no, we do it every spring and fall.
Yep. So but yeah, come learn tarot with us. And really, we're teaching tarot, but we're also teaching you how to listen to yourself.
Well, here's what we're going to do in this tarot class. So we're going to learn tarot. What I say is we throw out the book and we're going to activate the intuition. We open the third eye. As she talked about tapping into the inner intuition.
The inner knowing.
But besides that, we're going to learn numerology. We're going to learn the minors, the majors, the fool's journey, zodiac, astrology, imagery. We're going to learn manifestation, how to ground before a reading, how to call in energies, how to work with crystals, tarot for manifestation. I said that one. Think so. Working with the moon. There is so much we're going to uncover in this class.
Open and close the circle.
Yeah, like we're going to go do all of the things with tarot. So it's a beautiful experience. If anybody's interested in that, you guys can sign up. It is at the end of the month, and we will have virtual options available too as well.
It is a fun class, and I highly recommend. If you guys are local, get a friend and sign up. Right, the both of you guys can sign up and have some Sundays.
We took it together. We took it together.
We took a tarot class together. So.
Same. It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Hadizaj. Hello, welcome.
Hadizaj.
It's all in capitals. Yeah. There's a period after each letter. So, hello and welcome. I think we're at the end of the live. We went through all the donation readings, all the questions. We did the free readings. We did the psychic game. We promoted the event. Hadiza. That's how we say it.
Hadiza J.
Oh, Hadiza.
So, Hadiza, if you are a new subscriber today to Staria's channel, just hit the subscribe button and then drop in the hashtag free tarot. And Astaria will pull a card for you as a thank you. And if you're a new subscriber to my channel, Natalie Bruja Reads, go ahead and, again, hit subscribe on YouTube and then drop in the chat hashtag tarot reading. And I will give you a card as a thank you.
And the link to her channel is in the description of my video.
And the link to her channel is in the description of my video.
Yes, Tammy says, I want to do intuitive tarot again. So she did the one in the spring. Anyone on the fence, do it, she says in all capitals. So much fun. And I want to do it again to grow. Beautiful. We would love to have you.
Tammy, we've revamped the whole class. So
we're doing some. Each time it's going to be different because we just continue the same thing I do with all of my classes.
Just like we're teaching, we also learn.
Exactly. Like I always redo my classes. I'm like, what worked, what didn't work. And so there's always new stuff. Okay, beautiful. Hadija, thank you for subscribing. Here's your card. It's my way to say thank you. Cool. If you go over and subscribe to Natalie's channel as well, you'll get another card.
Hashtag tarot reading.
It's for brand new YouTube subscribers. Adija, your card says,
Mm.
allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it. Meaning, I don't have to come in and fix and solve the problems. I can hold space and be supportive because it
Mhm.
says, I want to help them move beyond it. But it's not our job to fix other people, it's our job to hold space, it's our job to be supportive. So instead of saying, because it says I allow people to witness their behavior, if I come in and I'm like, you did this and you did that, and it's like judgmental and pointing the finger, they're not going to be receptive. So we open them up in a more receptive.
Inviting, yeah.
Yes. Well, this way it allows them to see it not from a place of judgment.
Mhm.
Interesting. We had the judgment card come out
Yes.
3 times, twice in her reading, once in mine. And then we can support them and hold space for them. Nadija, thank you for
Adija,
subscribing.
my channel is Natalie Bruja Reads. The link is in the description of this video here. And once you hit subscribe, drop in the chat #tarot reading, and I'll pull a card for you from the Soul's Journey Oracle.
All right, and we will give you guys just another moment, and then we are almost, because I think she's going to go over and get on yours, so we'll just wait
Give
here.
Hadiza a minute to do that.
How was everybody's Labor Day weekend? You guys do anything fun and spectacular? Anything interesting going on?
Well, that's global. They don't have Labor Day everywhere.
Oh, okay. I guess if you're only in the States, sorry, that was very non-all-inclusive. I apologize. How was your weekend? Let's go there. How was the beautiful weekend? We'll give her one more second. Anything else you want to add? Oh, if you guys want to follow Miss Natalie Bruja Reads on any other social media, she is on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. There are links in the description of the video as well.
I also have a WordPress website.
Oh yeah, why don't you talk about that?
Well, it's just the same thing. It's the same content everywhere. It's on the website. It's on YouTube. It's just
what is it?
It's my website is daily readings. So I have the cards there, with the picture instead of the video. Well, the video is there too at the bottom actually, and then sometimes I will post. I need to get back into it, doing book reports, 30-second book reports, and those are on there as well.
So yeah, she does daily tarot card readings as well on all of her channels, so you can watch that as well. And then do you want to let her know it's not?
So Hadiza, go ahead and drop in #tarot reading, and I'll get that card for you. I've been struggling. Tammy says this answers another question I've been struggling with. Not easy to just let others follow their path when it seems they are on a destructive one. You have to. Pulling them off that path, if they don't see what you see, they're just going to go back onto it. And they have to, and that's the card. Like, let them see. You have to let them see. Not tell. Yeah. Allow them to see, and whatever that means, but allow them to see. So Hadiza, go ahead and drop #tarot reading.
But yeah, it's you can tell somebody if they're not willing to hear it or see it within themselves. Doesn't matter how many times you tell them. It's like turning a blind eye. They're not going to receive it. And so it's just like, man, I keep trying to tell this person, like, if they could only get it, but they'll get it when their soul is ready. And sometimes it's like, man, for me, okay, so here's a short little story.
Go ahead, Hadiza. Ask a quick question. Go ahead. Keep going. Talk. I'm just talking.
Oh, okay. Go. So before, sorry, I had a little pop-up come up. So I was in all these group therapies and seeing, I was an outpatient, I was seeing psychiatrists and psychologists, and they all kept saying the same thing for like 20 years, and I couldn't get it, And like everyone was like trying to give me the answers, and like I struggle with mental health and addictions and stuff. And then when I finally got it, it was like, oh, I've been hearing this from everyone for years. And it was like, it didn't click. It was like, how many times did I hear the same thing over and over? It went in one ear, went out the other. So that's all that I was saying.
Yeah. It's basically like somebody speaking to you in a language you don't know yet.
Yeah. And then I was like, finally, I was like, oh, I was like, I understand this language.
That language. Now I get it. Now that I have the key, the code.
There's Nova.
I can decipher it. Hey, honey.
My cat just came out. He's up on this tree now.
Codependence Anonymous.
Oh, wow. Yep, grew up with that one. Definitely been there, done that. I'm over that ride. Let's say that.
Yeah. You have to meet people where they are, right? What will I be in the future as far as a career, like a singer or a musician or something? It's so funny that because I pulled this card while I was waiting for you to ask that
Whoa!
question.
She already pulled this card.
You said you wanted to ask a question, so I had the card ready, but I was waiting for you to type it, Hadiza. He says, "What will I be in the future as far as a career, like a singer or a musician, or
Show her the card.
or something?" And your card says, "Purpose. I know where I know what I am here to do. I know what I am here to do. You know, Hadiza, you know what you are here to do. You don't need to ask Astaria and myself. You know what you're here to do." That's what the card says. And then I'll grab the sun. So just as a bonus, just because this is the last card that we're doing. Oh, the link in the description is not working. Interesting. Natalie Bruja reads.
Okay,
I'll just type it. Oops, sorry.
You want to type your link in their chat too with that?
So it's just like that, right? It's just the at sign, right?
No.
Oh, it's
YouTube doesn't drop your
I don't know how to
tree.
do that. bit.ly/mi.
Where they can find you everywhere.
Try that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
try that one. Okay. So again, Hadiza, the sun. The sun is like, it's the guiding star, right? You know, you have the purpose and you have the sun. You know why you're here. You know where your talents lie. You know what makes your heart sing. Follow that. The answer already lies within you.
I'm going to check this link while you finish that.
Mm-hmm.
Because other people were using the link today and it worked. So. Oh, but I'm on yours, so I can't see your link.
Let's see this one.
Okay, so you check that. Okay, yeah, because Adam was asking. He said one of the links in the description wasn't working. We've dropped in them in the chat. She's going to double check it. Who says this? Oh, chills on that one. Still trying to figure out income generation. Yes, and that relates with you as well. Beautiful, beautiful. And then, let's see. Do you know what my name might be?
Oh, it's just because it's not linked, I think is what he's saying. Because the link is right.
Oh, for some reason.
Bitly's, Bitly's don't link.
Oh, so we'll put them in one by one next
maybe
week.
try this. How about this? Will this link? HTTP.
No, you already put it in right here.
Yeah, but it's not clickable.
Oh, but in the comments, check the comments.
How do I do that? She's got to teach me how to use YouTube.
Okay. And then it's this. That Hadija just said that.
Do you know what my name might be?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. Hadiza, your name is Hadiza.
Oh, you can't. Yeah.
Yeah, you
so
can't.
Her links are not clickable according to YouTube. It's like Instagram doesn't like Linktree. Well, apparently Facebook or YouTube doesn't like. What are they called? Bitly's.
I think because it doesn't have that part. What if I did that?
I mean, maybe because Instagram will like completely shut you down for using Linktree. So maybe YouTube. Yeah, it says the link is not highlighted. I'm not sure why. I don't use those links. I know she does, and so apparently YouTube doesn't like them. I'm not familiar with them because I've never used them.
I'll look at it. I'll see if I can get a better link. One that.
Do you know your YouTube channel?
Natalie handle at Natalie Bruja Reads, I believe.
So there's no ads with YouTube.
So just Natalie.
Mine is like www.youtube.com/C/capital A Astaria, capital D Dream. Maybe I can share.
Oh my gosh, it's That's So Natalie.
Oh,
I forgot to do this one.
Okay.
That's Natalie.
See, this happened so you could go on and change that. There we go.
I was trying to shed she says That's So Natalie is is that so 2000s. So I got to change it over here.
Anyways, okay, they don't know what we're talking about. So the links are not working. We're going to work on getting them. What?
Mercury retrograde.
Yeah, that could be it too also as well. I mean, YouTube may have a problem with
Very
the,
funny,
bit.
Tammy.
What are these called?
Bitleys.
Bitleys, maybe. I'm not sure.
They're just like short links.
So what we'll do is I will share her YouTube channel and I will put it in the chat. Let me see if I could do that because I can just share your whole channel.
So Hadiza wants to know a stage name.
So that's a second question.
Yeah.
So that would go into donation readings.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to share yours. Copy link. That's all I do. And then I'm going to go put this into my comments. Okay, guys, this should work as the link for her.
Mercury is busy this go around.
Yeah,
Tell
so
me
you
about
haven't
it.
you haven't got a username. You haven't got a handle yet. So watch. This is going to pop in a second. It's still loading.
But I don't have a handle because I don't have enough followers, right?
You should be able to change your handle now. They've changed it.
Show me afterwards.
So yeah, Mercury, because I've already got it in and I'm on mine. It should
Okay.
show up, and it's not even showing up.
Yep. So weird.
Okay, so there will be a link here in a moment. We'll put it in the regular comments as well.
There it goes. No.
No, it's weird because I see it here and I don't see it there. And I even commented from my personal, so it should be on there. I'm not sure. Oh, but I can click on the bit.ly links. Nope, something's wrong here.
Okay, I'll look at it.
Okay, then it maybe not be a YouTube thing. Okay,
I'll look at
because
it.
in the comments, the HTTPS works. So you can click on it, but for some reason,
Oh, I spelled it wrong. It's sorry. There's a typo in that one.
Oh, then type it in there,
Type it
and
in
I'll
again? Okay,
re-delete
hold on.
this. I'll delete the wrong ones. No, you type it in as I
Okay.
delete.
Here?
No, type it in.
I'm
Okay.
so glad nobody's watching this.
Everybody's
I
watching.
know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, bear with us. We are working through this link issue. Adam was asking for a link, and we thought it was one problem, but we now know. Before you enter, make sure it's right. Okay, here is the correct link, Adam. Let me delete these other links that weren't working so you guys don't get confused. Oh no, you can't. You can't delete YouTube comments. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
wow.
but that one is there. And that one.
Okay, the very last link is the link to her page. So I feel like we're spending a lot of time on this and I don't want to lose too many people versus one thing. So here's what it is, Adam. The very last link is the link that will take you to her channel. It's in the live stream comments on YouTube. If you guys are on Facebook, you probably have no idea what's going on because you can't see these. So we're going to move on because I feel like we've spent a lot of time with this. Hadija, yeah. So you've asked the question. For any other questions, we jump onto donation readings. How do you learn about YouTube rules and setup? Is there a YouTube about it? There are YouTube channels about it. I've done master classes and 3 days trainings, and I learn about the algorithm. So that's how I've learned about stuff there. Who's that asking? Cody. Wait, no. That was Tammy. Tammy says Mercury is busy this go around. How do I learn about YouTube? I don't know. I would just Google it. Okay. Yeah, you could do that as well. There's stuff on the internet. Like the fan keeps going on and off. Mercury's loving us. Spiritually 777. Hi, hello. We don't have any free questions, but for brand new YouTube subscribers, they do get a card. It's just our way to say thank you. If you do subscribe to my channel for the very first time today, you drop in hashtag free tarot. I will pull you a card. If you do choose to subscribe to Natalie's channel for the very first time today,
hashtag tarot reading, and I will pull you a card.
And the link to her channel is now in the comments. It's the very last link that we just put in. Okay. That was a challenge, but I found it and subscribed. Okay, so Adam says he just went over and subscribed to yours.
Let me grab
so Adam, if you're a new subscriber to Natalie's channel, you drop in hashtag tarot reading. Let me just jump back over to yours. I think he's in your comments anyways. How do you say his name?
Manor Riaz Gadar.
Hi, welcome. We are on donation readings. We did the free reading earlier. Oh, and
not
we
bad.
got two. Okay, so Minor, she's
This
going to
is
do a
Adam.
reading for Adam. I'm going to do Minor, and then she's going to do Minor because he did both of them as well.
Trust, Adam. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Trust. So if there's something that you are wondering or something that you are contemplating, listen to yourself. You have the trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Listen to that inner voice, Adam. And then Manor.
I'm gonna do him, and then you could. So Minor Riaz
Gadar.
Gadar, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Let me grab you a card.
Ooh. I love when
And
you
it
jump and hit
says,
me.
when I allow others to
Mm.
support me, I support them too. Let me tell you something that one of my mentors told me, and it kind of relates to this. So sometimes we forget to lean on others and allow them to help and support us. And you know that feeling when you help somebody and then you feel really good about yourself because you did something good for somebody else? Well, when I don't go to somebody else with my problems, what my mentor told me, it was I was robbing them of that opportunity to feel good because they were able to help me through my stuff. And so when I allow others to support me and they give advice or they're a sounding board, or they can help with whatever it is I need, it helps them because they feel a sense of purpose and fulfillment. So next time you feel like I don't want to burden someone with my problems, reframe that thinking into, oh my gosh, I don't want to rob them from an experience of feeling good about themselves. Because you know that feeling when you do that small act of kindness that you get. That's the feeling I'm talking about that another person can get when they support you. Okay. So here is your card, Minor.
And then for the hashtag tarot reading for subscribing to my channel, Manor, you got envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So I think going back onto that envy part of it, or the support part of, asking questions. And maybe perhaps there's something out there that you are, or something that somebody has, or something that somebody is or does that you're envious of. And maybe you can ask them for that. What was the support that you have to reach out to that person? So if you're experiencing some envy, then maybe you can turn that envy around. Manor, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it.
Thank you for all the support. I'm going to do it real quick because we've already talked about it. Real quick breakdown of this class we have going on before we wrap up today's session. If you guys are interested in learning intuitive tarot, we have a class upcoming. It's in person in Grays Lake, Illinois. We will be having some virtual options as well. If you're interested in taking it online, drop in the comments virtual. It's not a normal tarot class. We're going to open up psychic senses, tap into the third eye and some intuition exercises. We're not just going to learn tarot. We're going to learn numerology, the minors, the majors, the fool's journey, archetypes, symbolism, zodiac, astrology, crystals, manifestation. Like there's grounding, opening ceremonies. There's so much that we're going to learn in this class. If you guys are interested, the in-person one starts at the end of the month, September 24th, and it's 3 Sundays in a row. So then October 1st and October 8th. There are links in the description of the video that talk all about it. If you have any questions, you could drop in the chat. But just to let you guys know, it's coming up here pretty soon.
And it's going to be a great community. And the community that we created with the glass class that we did was a great community, and that community still exists, and that community still supports each other. And this community will support each other through the learning, but it's also going to be there throughout. So the connections and the people that you meet, are immeasurable or priceless as well.
And the community is here in the live because she says, again, anyone interested in tarot, just do it. You are here for a reason. She took the class back in the spring. She wants to take it again. So the community stays here with us. And then
it's just a great experience. And Adam says, thank you. Thank you. I'm having a really bad day. And that reading was exactly what I needed to hear. And Adam, I'm sorry you're having a bad day. Use this as an opportunity to turn that around.
Beautiful. I'm glad that was exactly what you needed in this moment. From this moment
on, the day is picking up.
Exactly. Turn that frown around. We're going to have a good, positive day the rest of the day going forward. And this is a beautiful place to wrap up today's session. If you guys haven't subscribed to Miss Natalie Reed's channel, the link is in the chat. You guys can go over and help support her as well. She's a new YouTuber.
Thank you. I
And then
appreciate it.
we'll
Post
be back
daily videos.
next Tuesday, possibly
We'll be back
together.
next
Yep,
Tuesday for
I
my
think we'll be back next.
birthday.
Oh, she's coming on her birthday. We got a special surprise too. So you guys will have to tune in next week, Tuesday, to see what that is. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you. Love and light and blessed be to you as well.
And if you guys got anything out of this video, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a bell too. You want to hit the bell and turn on all notifications. Why? Because we don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my love. See you next week. Have a beautiful week. Till then, and be blessed.